with a rumor of a successful assassination of our beloved emperor, the foul, wretched barbarians in the north, in a coalition with the Huns, surely expected to find our empire in disarray. An easy target of plunder and pillaging. We managed to keep it a well-hidden secret that Arcadius Augustus was very much alive and under great secrecy back in the capital to receive medical treatment. And surely they must have thought that Legio Praetoria was on the march back towards Constantinopolis. But no, remaining in a hidden encampment close to Viminacium, the army's command was given temporarily to Firmius Celius Sceva. A talented young man, relentless, perfect with the task at hand. Like a shark smelling blood, it did not take long. The battle was hard fought. Many good men lost their life that day, but the enemy lost even more. Maybe the time has come to pay Sirmium a visit. Hello and welcome back, guys, to another episode of our This is Total War campaign with Eastern Roman Empire in Total War Attila. So I got a comment of when we took Cidamus, our income went down by like 200 and it came off as kind of stupid, and yes, I agree. But I actually think I know what caused it now, because I just noticed that we are not taxing, or we didn't tax the region of Sahara, in which Cidamus is included in. So what happened when we took Cidamus? We basically gained non-income whatsoever, only a potential increase in corruption. Hence, we're losing money. But if we taxed it, which we are going to do now, as we didn't manage to prevent a rebellion anyway, so then we actually make money to take the summit, by taking the summit a bit. Or most of the money is coming from Garama. But corruption is kind of a funny thing. To be fair, I haven't figured it all out entirely. I don't know how it multiplies by how many regions and stuff like that, but I do know the larger you get, the more corruption you are going to experience. So yes, you can lose money by taking a settlement, and that kind of depends on what kind of settlement you take. If you take a settlement like this, Cidamus, which is worth shit, yes, you can end up losing money. But taking a larger settlement like Garama, okay, that was not the best of examples, but I think you know what I mean by now. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that bit of role-playing element to it. I got a bit inspired because I got this awesome comment in the previous episode, or was it even episode 70 from Loremaster XP, providing, yeah, exactly that, a bit of role-playing. I suggest you go back and read that comment. It deserves to be read. It was, it definitely adds a bit of spice to this campaign. So if you are enjoying the campaign and you also fancy a bit of role-playing, I highly recommend you go back and read that comment as well, just to get into it a bit more. And I do fancy role-playing myself even more than I might come across as, but because I don't really express it during the campaigns when I play them, but rather in between my recordings and episodes, I tend to wander away a bit sometimes with my mind when planning my next moves and thinking of the Emperor and our generals, stuff like that. So yeah, awesome stuff. Oh, right. So I took myself the freedom to get rid of all the rebellions. It was kind of 4 or 5 of them. We'll see when we get through the tab here. Because we ended at Battle of Vimnakim. That's the one we had the previous episode. Then we took Trapezus, Ptolemy, Edessa, or not took, but we defended against the rebels. We did, though, lose Tosp. So Armenia is resurrected. We only had one full unit of Legios. It was not enough, so we'll have to deal with it somehow. I was hoping that the rebellion would spawn in Paitakaran or Duin, but it didn't, so it is what it is. We'll figure it out somehow. Hope you guys are well. And sorry for the lack of uploads the past week. I've been away traveling. And when I got home, I got sick as shit. So I've been knocked out cold for several days just getting back finally. But you can probably hear my voice cracking a lot, I guess. So we lost the timber again, but we'll get it back. We'll get it back. Demolition completed. Town Commons, Libya. Caucasia, yes. And Sahara, yeah, the local industry in Sahara as well. Construction completed the latrines here, so that's good. Still not enough sanitation here. Not too happy with that, but sanitation wise we need to address other regions, I know, like Ptolemy here, because this is a disease waiting to happen. So I'll actually start popping that directly. Yep, let's do that. The Vicus has been built in Paitakaran. Yeah, this will want to switch eventually. Ready for duty. Arcadius Augustus is back. He will return to service shortly. Food shortage resolved. Rank gained Lurko. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. So yes, this one provides more authority. It's the one that provides more public order, which is kind of needed here, but more wealth from agriculture. That could also provide some good stuff for us. And the corruption minus 5%. So how about we ignore the public order for now and get that and that. That actually provided, what was it, like 150 something? Something like that. Right. And our priest down here. Let's just go with Preach, Doom, and Prejudice. Not that we will be using any of them, probably, but yeah, kind of cool to rank up all the skills. All right. So where do we go from here? I reckon, because let me have a check. We only have 2 priests, yeah. We definitely want 3. And I would think, yeah, religious differences minus 17. So kind of as bad as we were here in Ethiopia, which is decreasing though, because we have taking measurements here to prevent that. I know we're quite bad. It was the priest here that got caught. I don't think it's too bad here. No, only minus 6, even though our religion isn't the major one. It's very much a minor one. Here in the north, we do have a priest already, so it kind of makes sense. So let's actually, because we should be able to recruit one here. Yep. Let's go with one here. We have the militarist, we have the radical, and we have the orator. +1 to public order, inspire population action. Why not? That's good. So he stands here for like a turn to spread religion, and we're going to wander him all the way towards to here. And he can spread religion in this part of our empire as he goes, I think. Any new faction by now? No. So what we are going to do is going to go through our forces, and we're starting up here. So is it time to pay a visit in Sirbium? Perhaps. We have the Scourge of the Steppes here, Hans. Let's see if we could... No. Diplomacy. So they have a main army here. Like a turn away from potentially entering our empire. Yeah, very much by the city here. So yeah, they could turn up here and at the end turn. Okay, these guys weren't a threat. I was a bit worried when I saw them during the end turn. So Marcianopolis could hold their own against those guys, but nothing more. They've killed off one stack, unfortunately. So now we know there's a fully... Yeah, new full stack, hunting stack in the far east, going our way as well. This is only a small one. How is the garrison? Well, it's not good. It's not good. But they're not particularly good either. Well...
Ready for orders.
Don't have an onager.
We hunger for battle.
If we had the onager, we could...
Ready for battle.
Could just have made it happen.
I am a shadow.
Ah, you are a shadow. You are. Let me think. Let me think. You know what? I'm going to march you here.
As you command.
Because we might need to trigger the misdirect army action.
My work is done.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Oh, let's go through other forces because I can't really make up my mind here at the moment. You're here.
Land. Precious, solid, unmoving land.
Precious, solid, unmoving land. Love the comments. Alright, so now we have that boost. We don't have an edict here because we don't have a governor here, but we do have the possibility now to use that reduction. So the auditorium, I really don't want to keep it because I have been planning our builds differently here for our settlements. What we do, but we probably need to keep it as it is for now. We need to boost the growth here, man. We should get the latrines. How much money can we afford to spend here? We should take the opportunity to get some trade yetis going. Further boost that income. But maybe that's about it. What we are going to do here. Or let's get the latrines as well. Let's get the latrines as well. In order to promote some growth. Before we switch the auditorium to the tavern, because that's our road to the food market. That's what we're going for here.
How may I serve you?
Yeah. How about that? Full stack of the elements? I wonder where they are going. Wonder where they are going. Looks like we're going to fight the siege soon again. But remember, we do have these guys. Next turn they are recruited, so they could definitely go in and reinforce. Yeah. Continue to move him towards this route. I want him up here. I want to boost Macedonia and our military investments further down the road here in Dardania. So that's what we're going for.
How can I?
All right, and you here. So now we don't really know where the White Hunts are, but we can find out. They are indeed here.
On the move, treading softly.
How about that?
As you command. My work is done.
Yeah. If we could somehow get into a coalition with the Sassanids just for the common cause of bringing the White Hunts down, that would be bloody awesome.
May I serve you?
We already moved you, and you are here. -11, -14. I don't know which one's worse.
What do you wish of me?
You're pinned down, so just
Bring me the
stay there
ledgers. I
and
will look over them.
inspire the population. Same thing with you. Same thing with you. That's going to rebel regardless. And we have you here. And we have you here. You are going to turn your attention towards to here. So just standing there. Well, yeah, we are going to touch attrition ground, so take a bit of attrition, but we are standing on safe ground, so
Waiting for more orders.
no, we managed fine. Good. Good. We're moving this army in order to make a move on Hera eventually.
Commander.
Rufinus. Let's wait with recruiting. Or no. Let's recruit yet another spear. That's what we need. We're a bit short on spear. I want 8 of them.
At your command.
So Gaius Barba. And how we're going to deal with this situation. We have the Garmantians here. They could easily take down Sidimus. Because, yeah, you know. Yeah. Just not enough money to switch that one over. So,
Ready for orders.
is the woodworks going to wait yet another turn? I think so, actually. Because it's important to switch this settlement. But we have the rebellions here. The African faction. 16 units, okay. So we are not in a state to be able to deal with that. So we definitely need to call Barba back. We could potentially try to push these guys. And perhaps still reach Garama. Possibly by force march, but that would be enough. Let's try to have a go at them. Yep, as I suspected.
On the move.
But what that gets us is them a bit away from Sidimus.
We hunger for battle.
Shit.
To your duties, men. Faster.
Ah, shit. Stands done. Oh, well. It does look like Garama is toast. But they could potentially be tempted to take the fight with us here. Potentially. We should... Well, no.
Ready for orders. Commander.
So what kind of gunner do we have in that area? Yeah, we have a matter of the state as well. We're going to address that too. Cautulus. Kind of newly recruited, right? 60 influence. What's his trait? We have Taskmaster here. We have... The merchant is actually a bit better. So I'm going to roll the dice and let him stay. Hope that they decide to attack this army instead. You don't know. You don't know. Yep, that's the decision we're going for.
We hunger for battle.
Ah, shit.
Ready for orders.
Alright, Purpureo. You could move down to Toss. We didn't have any signs of the Slovenians back just yet.
Commander.
And this is more than enough to take it back, even though they will be four, probably... they will be stronger, 4 units stronger, something like that. This should still be enough. And if not...
Ready for battle. Gathering supplies.
Might have a mercenary, but no, we won't.
Commander.
We need to recruit one more spear in this army anyway, so let's do that.
Ready for orders.
And Nanenius. Oh well. Hey, they have moved their army now. So I reckon we have the army from Mazun marching once again. Because when we had a look the previous episode, I think they had this fleet and a regular army. So they are definitely somewhere.
Ready for battle.
What kind of troops do we have here? The camels, let's go grab them. With the garrison. Good to see how it looks. And what kind of army build they have. Desert Chieftains. Well, they are quite strong. Desert Tribesmen. We have a large wall of spears to them. So yeah, I think we definitely should do this one. Let's begin. Okay, we did say they were there. Just pulling back a bit in order to be able to merge with our
reinforcements have arrived.
With the garrison. And kind of sacrifice the garrison. A wee bit at least. Get your food and try to scout ahead. Because I imagine they would march towards us because they have the missile superiority.
The enemy approaches.
Or perhaps not.
Understood.
Oh, come on. No, they're actually just standing there. Let's take a bit of advantage of this heightened ground at least. Scout Octase, yes, you are the one that's going to be sacrificed a bit here. Kind of something like that, I think. Yeah, that'd be good.
As you command.
Enter Onger territory. Ah, that's going to be tricky to dodge.
Advance!
3 of them.
For God in heaven! Riders at the double! Riders, advance! Forward! Advance at speed! For the Savior! Riders at the double! For God in heaven! Quickly now! Advance at speed! For the glory of God! Forward!
Oof.
Riders at the double!
That was close. That was close, guys.
For God in heaven! Quickly now! For the Savior! For God in heaven!
Ah, shit.
Riders, advance!
Soon half of their ammo.
Advance at speed! For the glory of God! Forward! Riders at the double!
That's more like it.
Riders, advance! Forward! Riders, advance! For God in heaven! Quickly now! Riders at the double!
Just a few more.
Forward! Riders at the double!
Just a few more.
Forward! For the glory of God!
Not the most exciting part,
For
but
God in heaven!
as usual,
Riders, advance!
very necessary. Just marching our army straight into this
For God in heaven!
could do some serious damage to us, so I'm more than happily sacrifice a few of them Skadoctates, especially as they belong to the garrison. Okay, that's it. Good, good, good. Go, go. Still looks like they are going to want us to engage with them. Fine by me. Fine by me. So, let's... Let's push us forward then. Let's push us forward.
For the Savior! Orders, my lord! Forward! Riders, advance!
Let's fast forward a bit. Yeah. Can't really get a nice close-up shot.
Riders at the double! We will darken the skies!
Let's see. Desert Chieftain on this flank.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, keep pushing.
Strength!
Keep pushing. When we get close enough, I reckon they will attack us. Or I know they will.
General. By your command.
Missile infantry ready! For the glory of
Just
God!
need to try to be aware when that happens. Stretch these lines a bit more.
For the Savior! March!
Yeah, you can stand here for the time being.
Spear infantry ready! By your command!
Melee infantry at your command. As you command.
Just at the edge.
Understood.
Our aim is true!
Yep, here we go.
General.
Okay.
Access. As you command. Double time.
Go, 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 go. Damn it, too slow.
Double time! Yes, Commander! That's the Arie, senores!
Quickly now!
And there we go.
Ready! Defensive testudo!
Scout Equites! For God in heaven!
Advance at speed! Double time!
Perfect.
Scout Equites!
The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
Yeah, let's get around, get around, get around. Start firing at them.
Riders advance!
If you can.
Legionary defectors!
Disengage! Missile infantry ready.
Well, alright.
Our aim is true.
We're getting some clear shots, I think. Yep. Yeah, we're getting them. Good, good, good.
Legionary defectors! At speed!
Stay on them.
Ready!
Forward! Missile infantry ready.
Yeah, you can continue to fire as you are.
Scout Equites!
Enemy units have been rallied!
Quickly now!
You go to this flank. You wait it out.
Quickly now!
Forward!
Wrong unit to try to catch him with. Okay, good enough. Get back.
Scout Equites!
So far,
Spear infantry!
you actually engage.
That's the Arie, senores!
That's the Arie, senores! Quickly now!
Go for the general. Engage with him. You attack him.
Your orders. Missile at your command.
Okay, camel warriors. You'll be more than enough to beat them.
Engage! That's the Arie, senores!
Shoot them. Some close-up action. I think we can afford. Send them screaming to the afterlife. What?
Quickly now!
You camel warriors go for the general now. Yeah, something like that, I guess. Okay.
Shatter them! Move out! On me! Raiders! What are your orders?
Up at the double!
Okay, you pull out.
Legionary! The enemy general is dead!
Yeah, okay, in that case, stay engaged. Start swinging around. And this is done, right? He's hanging in there for a reason I do not know why. Whoop, sorry about that.
Victory will soon be yours.
Yeah, the glorious victory is ours. So, the decisive victory. Those archers got away, but I imagine we would be able to chase them down. And honestly, I'm going to grab the money, I think. That was quite a bit of money, actually.
At your command. Ready
Yeah,
for
let's
battle.
chase after them. Honestly, we probably could have done this fight like the previous turn or so, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, let's grab the 1% now then.
Battle. Ready for orders.
And a nice rank up.
Commander.
Still going to rebel next turn. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Right, let's get the cunning. That actually provides a bit. And let's get the replenishment. So spear-wise, we are quite good. Okay, one more. What we're lacking is cav and missile troops in order to truly take it to them.
It is a
I'm
great
going to
and glorious thing
continue
to serve your people.
to muster that army. And which one of you were on our list? The Knights gave up Pavo. We worked the list all the way, right?
At your command.
Yeah, so let's return up here. Firstly, of course, we should replace this general. Firmius Silius Sceva, you have served us well in this matter. We will find other soothing task at hand eventually.
We hunger for battle.
But this army belongs to the Emperor. And that one should die for sure.
Salutations.
Salutations. Would have been lovely if we could sabotage the walls, but that's not really the case here either.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Is these a large enough of a threat? Could we actually defend with what we got here? That's a bit of a dice roll.
We hunger for battle.
Bit of a dice roll. Oh shit. I forgot. Can't move the general. But we have replaced him.
Ready for battle.
Should of course waited with it.
We hunger for battle.
I mean, so sometimes sometimes I just don't know. Right, but you need to be heading over here, I imagine. So let's do that. But as we are here,
Ready for battle.
we are only going to move you
At your
close to the
command.
border like this.
Waiting for orders. Come fight with us.
In
We
order
need good
to
fighters.
get 2 of you guys recruited. If we cross the border, we are too far from our recruitment center, so we can only recruit 1 then. So let's recruit these, the ones we can here. That army needs to be rebuilt,
Ready for orders.
and we will have our revenge
My
sooner
sword
or
is yours.
later.
Salve. How can I help? I am a champion of the Lord.
Oh well,
My
hope,
sword is yours.
let's hope he can make it this time.
How can I serve you?
So where are...
I am a champion of the Lord. At your command.
Yeah, we already have Gnaeus Structus here, of course. Gonna be confused here there for a while. So I'll use him to support this army instead of just standing there, I guess.
We hunger for battle.
But yep. Alright then. So, the matter of the state. It was a promising young gladiator who expected to make a name for himself is up against a tough opponent. Care to place a bet? So, when they say they're up against a veteran, I usually bet on the veteran. But this is just a tough opponent. And of course, he's a promising young talent, young gladiator. Of course, he's going to face a tough opponent. I'm going to bet on Maximus here. Hopefully, it plays out well to our advantage. Are we going to keep those as they are? Matter of fact, we are. I do want to get one to Arabia Mania. We desperately need to get some growth going there as well. But that region is not of not enough prioritized right now. So we need to address this. So Anicius Probinus. Gaius Barba. Gaius Barba. I really like him. He has 6 stars. And Anicius Probinus is 7. So perhaps, instead of promoting Barba once again over the head of Probinus, perhaps we should just remove the character from office. And we could get him to the Imperial Master of Foot instead. I think that's actually what we're going to do. So remove him. And he's so loyal, so he can take it. And get you to the Imperial Master of Horse. And now we have you there. With Gaius Barba, you could instead... you're going to get the Master of Foot. Purpureo Nanenius, you're already here. Scipio. Our Admiral. Adrianus, Governor. Cutulus. Sceva, not ready just yet. Yes, we lost the general. We lost the general in the defense of Viminacium. Sadly, I have forgotten his name. This moment. But we only have 7 armies at the moment. Only Sceva that is in transition, so to speak. So perhaps it is Barba that should be there. No. No, Scipio. You are going to be a Master of Soldiers. We're going to wait with the promotion for Barba. You're already there. Yeah. I think that's what we can do then. Things are kind of even themselves out, I think. Purpurea is quite influential as well. Yeah, that's what we can do, so let's end the turn. Well, that's interesting. I didn't foresee that they were going to try to make an attack on this army. But yeah, I think it's too much of a risk. Take the fight, I mean. So let's pull the retreat.
Disengage!
Right, so we have a couple of more rebellions to fight now. Starting with the Eastern Roman Separatists. Separatist scum. Let's move on. Right, so here in Rhodes. Heroic victory. Let's grab the money. Right, and that's the end of the episode. What is this? Gotta be kidding. Got to be kidding me. Alright. Skeva once again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. He is dead. Jesus. Right, there is a lot of things you could say about this, I guess. But regardless, it is what it is. Our beloved Emperor is dead. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please leave that like if you did. Until the next one, have a good one.